Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I'm going to do a little bit of stamping in my Just Junk journal. So I have my Just Junk journal. This is made entirely out of junk, and I've started to stamp in it. I'm using the one stamp. In the parameters of this challenge, you can use one stamp. So I have my really large stamp. It's so large I've lost it. Oh geez, I just had it. So this is the stamp I had. My large stamp blocks are put away with Christmas, and so what I'm using as a stamp block is this large wood stamp. I have this little thing here full of things to make my embellishments, and so let's go ahead, and you can see that I've stamped on the piece of the envelope that I had cut. I have stamped on the back of one of these and colored it in with my yellow pen. Stamped on this. I have stamped on this tuck. That's going to be a tuck fold out. And so now I'm going to stamp a little bit more in the actual book. I love that this is one of the first things you see when you open the journal, and that's why I chose this stamp, because it kind of goes along with that. So here I've stamped just on the edge, and here I've stamped two of the corners onto the edge. And I'm going to show you how I'm doing this, because obviously it's not as easy because my book is already it's already sewn. So I have the edge here, I have the top up here. I've added some bubble wrap. So I've put the yellow pen on the bubble wrap, because in this challenge we can use one pen. Let's see, it looks like we could use some here. So I've got some bubble wrap on here, and I'm going to take my journal and fold it so that the page is up. Go ahead and move this. And I'm just going to stamp or put ink directly onto my stamp. I'm using, what is the Ranger Archival ink? In black. Again, I wanted to have the look from that coloring page go throughout. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this over, and I just want to get the edge on to this paper. So I'm going to take and press it down, and then just rub my finger along the edge. Okay, and that will give me that impression. Now I'm stamping onto copy paper, so it's not as dark. It doesn't come out as vibrant as it would if it was on another type of paper. So here I'm going to make it, let's see, we're upside down because this is the back. So I want it to go like this. I'm going to give it kind of a corner edge to it. So I'm going to take it and rub it like that. Okay. And I'm okay. It's kind of doing more like a stencil with, it's not as dark. Here I've stamped it, and then I've gone in and colored. When I was waiting for a video to upload, I just went in and colored. So, but I thought it would be kind of fun to have some stamped images. Now here we have this is the front of the card, and this is the back. And so I'm just going to lay it down and go over it. And you really want to try and just go over the same areas once so that they don't wobble and run into each other. There we go. Ah, very light because that side just didn't want to take it. But it's on there. Okay. So that is something that you can do, is using a large stamp and getting just the parts that you want. So for this one, I just took it and I went right across and I just did that. Okay, and there we got our image. This will be the one that'll be up. And what this does is you glue this like here and here into the journal, and then you can open this and you have all that area to write. So I think it'll be cool to have something different and to have area in the journal. So that is my stamping video. And then of course, since I have done kind of a coloring book stamp, I'm just going to go ahead and color in the yellow because that's the only pen that I can use so far. And it actually makes me really happy. Daisies are my favorite flower. And this is my happiness journal. And I'm just going to put things in here that make me happy. And so I think it'll be kind of fun. I love how bright and cheerful it is turning out to be. And so there. So that is the stamp that I use. And let's go ahead and put a couple of these in. So we have our little tuck one here, and I think it could go on a page that has a calendar page on the back. I think would be, because you could still write behind it, but you can also use it then as a pocket. So I'm thinking this page here. Of course, this is a belly band, so we don't really need it on a page like that, do we? That's our games. Games make me happy. So this already has a little bit of oomph to it. I think we'll put it here. And so that'll give us a pocket, and then we'll also be able to open it. So let's go ahead, grab our glue. And so this is our lantern page from the calendar. I love this colorful calendar. It has, the images are so beautiful. I just think it's really been a lot of fun. Okay, and then we have this. So I'm thinking about collaging a page like this page. Maybe the other side of that page. So we can just lay it down as the beginning of a collage. So I'm going to write things, quotes and things that make me happy, and put, it'll be kind of like a glue book. It'll have pictures in it, is the idea that I have for this so far. So a collaged page, I would be able to glue a photograph or just a picture or something from a magazine, and I would be able to put it on there. So here we have one. This is, well, we can turn around, make this into a tag. We do have this that has, it's just white paper that we can go ahead and use. So let's go ahead, because you want to be able to write on the back of these tags, I think. And so if we put this on like this, okay, and then we can just cut around it. Different red scissors today, but they are straight scissors. I don't know where those gigantic scissors went. They're with the big stamp. Okay, so there we have that. This is from the writing pad, and then I've stamped it and colored it in. And I'm just going to come in and add, I have a ticket. And I think we'll go ahead and staple the ticket. Okay, so stapling. So it'll still, it could hang on something right like that. And then I had one other thing. I made some flowers, and I love them. I think they turned out really cool. If I can find one. Otherwise, I'll have to make another one. Here we go. So I used my punch, because I'm using the flower punch. And I punched out some purple, but I chose to keep the white side because it's daisies, and daisies are my favorite. And then I'm going to take a piece of the tissue, the green tissue, and just rip some. And that'll give me a leaf, sort of. Okay. Give me a leaf. And we're going to go ahead and glue that on this coupon, or on this ticket. So there, there. And remember, this tissue was from like Christmas. And there we go. So I have this tag. I'll be able to write on the back of it if I want to. And I could just add one more thing here for the bright color. Add that, and we'll go ahead and have a lot of staples on this one. Okay, but there we go. We have our little rainbow. That gives us the bright colors that I'm using throughout. So that gave me a stamped tag, and then I had this new, I really like the look of the pen going around the outside. Where is my scratch paper? Oh, it's not scratch paper, but I don't know where. Don't know where the scratch paper went. Okay, so just going around the edge with my pen. Okay. And we can color the flowers in. So, and then come back and get the little daisies. Okay, there's that and that. And so for this one, I was thinking the new would be cool. So I showed you how to use it a little bit like a stencil, your stamp, or the stamp that I used anyway. And that you could use it on the edge of your pages to give them interest. And no bulk. That's the really cool thing about a stamp is no bulk. Okay, so there's that, and then we have our binding string, and I'm using this multicolored hemp string, and I think that'll fit through that hole. It will, yay. And I'm just going to go ahead and come up and tie it off. So there we go. We got two little tags. Started a collage. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and, well, it kind of looks like it's an arrow. Check that out. Looks like it's an arrow. Who knows how we'll use it. So there we go. Find something to celebrate every day. What stamp are you using? Last time I used that flower stamp in the little blue journal, and that worked out really well. So have a great day. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.